an obsessed stalker who called his ex-partner up to 192 times a day has been jailed. Christopher Fisher, from the Wirral, subjected his ex-partner to a terrifying campaign of harassment, where he also threatened to find her during a series of voicemails. Fisher, 28, was initially charged on June the 16th this year, but continued to harass the victim, so was further arrested and charged with stalking and remanded into custody, where he remained. Liverpool Crown Court heard that following the breakdown of his relationship with his partner at the end of 2018, Fisher repeatedly called and sent emails and social media messages to the victim, at one stage calling her up to 192 times a day. Many were threatening or emotionally manipulative, and the victim continually made it clear his contact was unwanted, reports the Liverpool Echo. In her impact statement, the victim stated, "I felt anxious, on edge, terrified, fearing for my safety, controlled and watched again, almost like he was abusing me from afar, and I hadn't left the nightmare of our relationship." As their harassment escalated, he threatened my life in a series of voicemails and threatened to come and find me. "I was absolutely petrified, as he knew where I lived." He also contacted what seemed like every male friend I had on Facebook, creating new accounts if he had to, asking if they knew about any relationship I might be in. He then resorted to impersonating friends and even faking his own death to his friends for a week to get a reaction from me. The fact that he threatened literally every aspect of my life, university, career, relationships, friendships, safety of home, my own life, meant that I have developed complex PTSD. This means I have nightmares, flashbacks, major anxiety, trust issues, difficulty controlling my emotions, dissociation, occasional physical pains and suicidal thoughts. Fisher, of Buchanan Road, pleaded guilty to the stalking involving fear of violence of his former partner throughout 2019 and the earlier part of 2020. He was sentenced to a total of 16 months in prison when he appeared at Liverpool Crown Court today. He was also given a 10-year restraining order. Speaking afterwards, Sergeant Michael Moran said, "This was a frightening experience for the victim, who was subject to Fisher's stalking for many months. It will no doubt come as a relief to his victim to know he is now behind bars, where I hope he reflects on the significant impact his behavior has had. It is never okay for someone to make another person feel threatened or in fear." The victim in this case made it very clear that their relationship was over and that she wanted to move on. She had every right to carry on with her life, but Fisher's actions deprived her of that right. Not only that, she lived with the fear that Fisher would carry out the violence he threatened her with. Anyone who would like to report an offence of stalking or who has information is encouraged to contact Merseyside Police on 101 or Crime Stoppers on 0800 555 111. You can also call the National Stalking Helpline, a project run by the Suzy Lampler Trust, on 0800 880 20300.